Hello. Yet more rain is on the way this afternoon, moving in across western areas. Across the east, though, it was a chilly and cold start because we've had clear skies. You can see that on the satellite picture. So there is more sunshine to come through the rest of this afternoon. But across the west, you can see this deep area of low pressure. It's a pretty massive area, in fact, that will bring strengthening winds as well as bands of quite heavy rain to many western areas through this afternoon and into the east by this evening. You can see that heavy rain already pushing into parts of southwestern England, western Wales, as well as Northern Ireland. There's a wind warning in force for Northern Ireland as these southerly winds will really start to strengthen through the Irish Sea, bringing a risk of travel disruption. Ahead of this band of rain, there will be a spell of drier weather, particularly across eastern areas of England. That's going to be where the driest weather will last the longest. But after the cold start here, it will still feel quite cold through much of this afternoon. However, across the west, temperatures are on the rise, but with those strong winds, you're really not going to feel the benefit. Now, the rain clears to showers across many western areas through this evening, so some quite blustery showers to come for many western areas of the UK, as well as across northwestern areas. Across the east, we'll see that spell of wet weather clear to showers by the early hours, and with more cloud around and some quite gusty winds through this evening, temperatures will be higher than last night, but there is a risk of a touch of frost just across the far northwest of Scotland. But for many of us, it's going to be a milder start to the day, but a pretty unsettled weekend is on the cards. We will see a series of blustery showers across western areas. These bring a risk of thunderstorms as well as hail, particularly across English Channel coasts. That's where we'll see some very gusty winds. It will turn a little bit dry for some of us, however, on Saturday. The best chance of any drier weather, parts of Scotland, northeastern England, some areas of Northern Ireland actually seeing a drier end to the day on Saturday too. But for most of us, it's going to be a cloudy and unsettled weekend. Temperatures, however, 10 or 11 degrees, 12 degrees for some southwestern areas, so a milder day, and the winds won't be quite as strong by the afternoon, so that's at least one benefit of the weekend, as otherwise it is looking fairly unsettled. Now, the cloud does slowly melt away through Saturday evening. Continue to see some showers though across the far north and west of Scotland, but elsewhere it will turn much clearer. So with that dry interlude, potentially a bit of a cold start on Sunday, but the dry weather won't last long. The next area of low pressure will bring in the next batch of rain through Sunday. So there is yet more rain to come through the rest of this weekend and in fact into next week. So with all this rain around, it's important to stay tuned to the forecast, and you can do that by subscribing to our YouTube channel. See you again soon. Bye-bye.